Oh jeez. Don't crash. Don't. What the hell was... Okay, just the camera's freaking out. Alright, what's up YouTube? This must be fast. 775 Gaming come back to you guys another episode of SNOWRUNNER on season 16. Yes. Episode 9. Woohoo. Yeah, I at least I think that's right anyways. Today guys, we're back out here again today on Selten River National Park, and we are going to be starting today's video by doing... Oh, I forget which one it's called, or which one it is. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go scrolling through all the contracts. Oh, okay, that was actually... that was a complete guess. That was a complete guess. I can't believe I got that the first try. Yeah, where the road begins. That's what we're going to be starting here today. This is what we were kind of going to do in the last episode, but I didn't get around to it. And the main thing I actually really want to do today is get the sawmill up and running. Whether or not we will get it done is another question, but that's the plan. That's the thing I really want to do. Yeah, so we're just going to start off here today by driving over to that Broken Archway here with the Offroad Scout trailer that's, you know, it's in the garage there or whatever that it needs. We're bringing the Sleiter, the ST813 Elephant, not the new Chimera. I was thinking about maybe using the Chimera, but I'm just not using it just yet. And also, I still haven't gotten around to using the new Plaid either, so I'm kind of, yeah, holding off on just using those things just for the moment, which is it's kind of annoying me a small bit, but I want to wait until I have, you know, just a couple of things done, and, you know, I can kind of take those two trucks out and not be using any other trucks for the entire video, or I'm not going to be dependent on any other trucks for the entire video. That way I can just kind of focus on those trucks for a singular video, you know, that kind of way. I'm thinking I might do that in the next one, but yeah, we'll see here. But for the most part, we're just gonna, yeah, we're using the we're using the Elephant here to get to get this trailer up there, and once we're through there, we will be heading on to Solace Bay, because we have to pick up quite a bit of steel in order to repair the sawmill. Yeah, in order to fix the sawmill, which yeah, it's definitely going to require. It actually requires more than 8 slots. It's about 8 slots of cargo, I believe. 2 steel beams and 4 steel rolls or metal rolls. So yeah, it's a big enough job to get the sawmill up and running. But we will try and do it here today. Also, I suppose. Oh, that's fine. Also, I suppose I'd like to say, what's it? Happy Halloween to everyone. I know this video is going to be out like 2 days after Halloween, but just happy Halloween. I hope y'all had a nice time and whatnot. I was actually supposed to record this video on Halloween, and yeah, I'm actually recording this video a day late now because I actually ended up not recording this on Halloween, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do about it? I do have quite a bit of stuff that I want to get done today, like I'm kind of trying to explain. I try my best to explain what we're going to do in each video at the start of the video, but it doesn't always work out. I'm not always the greatest for doing it clearly or whatever. There's also actually another job that we are going to try and do. I don't know what it's called, I forget, because of course I do. But there's another job on this map, another contract, where we have to bring service spares around to 3 different fallen trees in order to clear them out of the way. Yeah, we may be doing those today as well. I think there's a good chance I will try and do them whilst I'm trying to get the service trailer that we actually need to get for the sawmill, up to the sawmill. What's trying to do that? Yeah. Actually, I'm going to grab that marker box there, even though it's for a job that we're not going to do, not at the moment, anyways. But I'm just going to grab it. There are plenty of jobs like that in this region I've found so far, anyways, where you have to go to the point, and then it kind of spawns in the cargo. And I've kind of gone and done the point parts of those missions, but I haven't actually done any of the delivering the cargo parts, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's kind of it's kind of a bit stupid, but oh well. Yeah, and can I? Yes, I can. Okay, good. I was thinking I might have to unload the trailer there for a second. Yeah, I really want to get this sort of archway entrance. I don't know what it is they call it. Yeah, it's kind of an entrance to the park or the map or whatever. I really want to get this fixed because, yeah, especially in a truck this big, there isn't really any great way around it. It is actually quite necessary, and it's definitely in the way. So yeah, now that we've got that down there, we're gonna go back up to where I actually finished off in the last episode, which is up here with the Aramatsu Forester and all these logs. And yeah, there's a lot of logs here. Yeah, we're gonna go up here, and yeah, I'm just gonna drive this down there. I'll probably catch up with you guys once I get down there. I'm also gonna go ahead and pull another logging truck out of the garage, I think, just because it'll probably make my life a little bit easier. We did actually build that bridge in the last episode, if you want to go check it out. Last episode was a bit all over the place though, so I probably wouldn't recommend you go watching that video. Just because it took me a long time to get to that bridge, and that was the main thing we really did, if I'm being honest. Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys once I get up here with all these logs, and also I have to shift a bunch of them over and load them up into a different trailer as well, so that'll take me another minute. Alright guys, and here I am with the logs. Yeah, so it took me a minute to get up here, but went well. Nothing bad happened, so can't really complain. Just so people do know, the extra logs that I do have here are in fact for stocking the sawmill once we get it up and running, in case people are wondering why I have so many logs. Okay, so we got the one medium log on here, and I'm going to reload the trailer that I've got hooked up to the Pinnacle here. So just give me a sec. Alright, and oh yeah. Oh, that looks real nice. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Says Selten River on it and whatnot. Okay, where the road begins. The park entrance finally looks like something to write home about again. Dozens of rangers walked through this gate, and thanks to you, the tradition won't die. Thank you for all your help. Your reward is waiting. 610 XP and 6,700 bucks, so not too bad at all. Yeah, I just took a couple of screenshots there, but yeah, that's real good. I do actually, the fact that it has like Selten River Park and whatnot written on it is actually quite nice. I don't think we've really seen anything too much else like that in the game. We probably have, but nothing's coming to mind at the moment. So, yeah, I guess we'll just kind of leave the logging trucks parked here, because this is actually the road up to the sawmill. That's the sawmill there, just for reference. Yeah, it's the only real roads. I don't know. Well, I suppose there's other roads that you could take. Yeah, but that's good now, so we can get through here real nice and easily. We have a good solid route to the tunnel there. Yeah, we really did need to repair that, because the only trucks I could really get kind of down and around here were kind of scouts, or, well, I might have been able to squeeze a tractor trailer around there if I tried, but I don't think I really want to, you know, that kind of way. So yeah, it's real good we got that going. So let's go ahead and get to actually building this sawmill. Yeah. First thing, oh wait, this isn't actually a stage mission. I thought it was for some reason. But yeah, maintenance trailer from up here, and then deliver to the sawmill metal beams and metal rolls. Which ignore that thing. There's only one roll in that thing, which is good for nothing really. Yeah, and then there's also the, I don't know which one it was. Where is it? This one, yeah. This is the one that I was talking about where we have to deliver service spares to a bunch of trees around the map. I'm going to accept it because, yeah, you can see they're we could probably do them whilst we're trying to do this. Probably. I don't know. I'm going to start here anyways with getting the Kenworth 963 and also the C500 down to the forest service warehouse. I'm just going to drive these two things down there quickly. I'll catch up with you guys here in a second. Alright guys, I'm up here at the warehouse. I've got what we need loaded up on the respective trucks. And I've also got the trucks repaired because this place actually has a repair zone as well, which is very nice, honestly. Well, if you're in normal mode, obviously. If you're in hard mode, you don't get that luxury. What's it? I need to attach trailer. Where's that button? Also, I do need to refuel. I'm going to steal fuel out of this trailer because why the hell wouldn't I? Like, literally, why the hell wouldn't I? Also, he could definitely use some fuel as well. Yeah, and we're going to be on our way here. I do have a bit of a route drawn up here. We're going to kind of follow the coast here of the river. And, yeah, then we'll just kind of dip off up this road here for, you know, to get the service spare up to there. And then we'll just turn around and go back up to the sawmill. So, easy enough. We should be able to get this done fairly easily or efficiently. I don't know. I usually try and put as much thought as possible into you know, kind of stringing contracts and jobs together. That way I have to do less driving and whatnot. I usually try and do quite a bit of that. Well, you know, sometimes that does involve a bit of overloading as well, even though I don't really like having to do that, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Otherwise, you'd be playing this game for years, like, literally. I know I have, anyways. Come on, Kenworth, let's go. We are getting a small bit bogged down in mud here. No, but we're all right. I have been using the Kenworth 963 quite a bit now, honestly. In Washington here, like I used it to unlock the Sleiter, the new Sleiter, and we used it quite a bit in the last couple of episodes, actually. I think. Which, you know, I have nothing against the truck, but I don't like using the same trucks all the time. You know that kind of way. It's just kind of the way I am. Which way do I have to go here? Oh, it's over there. Okay, yeah. It's not really a truck trail. It's more of a scout road, I feel like, but yeah, I don't know. It's got a lot of up and down in it as well, which I know this truck won't like because for whatever reason it just doesn't do well on the hills. I mean, it's doing decent-ish here at the moment, anyways. Can I get into high gear? Oh, I can actually get into high gear, okay. Not too bad then. There, when I was driving the truck up to the warehouse when I was towing the other Kenworth, it really didn't want to hold high gear. It didn't even really want to hold low gear, if I'm being honest. Yeah, there we go. That's... okay, I don't really... yeah, geez. You really can't match the stability that some of these larger trucks have. Like, there's definitely a bit of angle going on there. You can see the houses over there that you can scavenge. I like the fact that they brought that back. Actually, and now that I mentioned that, that's actually where I got this medium plank that's on the back of the Kenworth, just in case anyone's wondering. I don't think I explained that. No, I don't think I did. This is actually for the one rock slide job that's on this map. That was what I grabbed this thing for. I grabbed it off of Selten River Mountains there in the last episode, and yeah, I grabbed it because obviously, you know, we don't have the ability to craft just at the moment. Jeez, I'm gonna flip the truck. Oh jeez, we're gonna lose the service spare. Might want to put the winch on that, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, just in case people are wondering, that's what the medium plank is for. I still don't think I'm going to get to deliver that today, with the fact that we're, you know, trying to unlock the sawmill and whatnot. But you never know, we might. We'll see. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How are all you guys doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a good time, good life. Everything's going well for you. Yeah. Hope you're having fun in the game and whatnot as well. And there's the drawbridge. The fact that they added, you know, an interactable drawbridge into this game, like that's some stuff straight out of Roadcraft. I did not expect to see that in this game. That was just crazy when I figured that out. I don't know, it was episode 2 I figured out about that. It just blew my mind for a few minutes. Even though there isn't too much else you can really do with it. Like, once you have it knocked down, then that's kind of it, isn't it? I'm gonna drop the trailer there whilst we drive up and get the, get this one service spare delivered. Come on, Kenworth. Yeah, we don't have the turning radius for that. And around we go. Actually, some interesting news in SNOWRUNNER, actually, in the world of SNOWRUNNER, or the development of SNOWRUNNER, I guess, and the development of the game. Some interesting news. We're actually going and getting, oh geez, come on. I don't have the steering angle to make it around these turns without having to back up and turn the truck. It's so annoying. Oh well, this is the price for driving around in such a large truck. Yeah, interesting news in the world of SNOWRUNNER. We're going to be getting a new truck pack next week, actually. November 6th, I believe. It's the Dragon Wagon pack, I believe it's called, or yeah, which was announced a while ago, actually. I think a couple of weeks ago on the Discord or whatever, and yeah, now they've released, you know, the kind of the few kind of photos or screenshots of the trucks that, you know, they'll use to advertise in the store and whatnot. And I think some people are definitely disappointed, because when they said Dragon Wagon pack, a lot of people were thinking of a military tank transporter truck that actually has that nickname in real life. But it turns out it's not that truck that's coming to the game. It's actually 2 different trucks, and well, honestly, the most interesting part of it for me is that the 2 new trucks that we're getting bear no ties to any of the in-game brands that we have at the moment. We've got 2 brand new fictional in-game brands that are just coming to the game, just like that. And yeah, as far as I can tell, the Dragon Wagon isn't really, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a placeholder. It's just kind of a name for the truck pack. That's it. It doesn't mean anything really at all, which is, I suppose, a bit deceiving at the end of the day. But hey, what are you gonna do? It's not like they explicitly came out and said, you know, this is what we're going to be adding to the game. No, they just gave us the title to the pack. Like, everything that everything was speculation. So, like, you know, I don't think people, I mean, people have the right to be mad, but I don't really think it's worth being mad over. Okay, that's that done anyways. And that service spare is just gonna fall into place, kind of. I don't know. Just give me a quick sec to get back down here. Alright guys, I'm back down here, got the trailer hitched back up, and we're on a roll again. We can actually see the sawmill from here. Also, I just now that the bridge was bouncing up and down a small bit there whilst we drove over it. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but I definitely did. It's yeah, geez, I don't know. I feel like I'll probably be a bit weary driving over that bridge because I feel like there's a part of me that feels like it might fall down at some point. I don't know why. I've got some kind of superstition about me that just tells me that thing's gonna fall down. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the Dragon Wagon Jewel Pack. Just circle back to that just for a moment. Yeah, I think some people are kind of a bit upset about that kind of situation, but you know. What are you going to do about it? The trucks that we are getting, though, are interesting enough in their own sense. We're getting 2 new 8x8 trucks. One that's kind of a big, heavy hauler sort of thing, you know, mostly used for fifth wheels, for heavy fifth wheel kind of stuff. As far as I can tell, anyways. I forget the names of the trucks. I don't have them written down. I'm sorry. I probably won't be able to get the photos either, if I'm being honest. You should probably just go look it up on YouTube. Pretty much anyone else will probably explain it better than I will. Oh, and there's the sawmill. Jeez, it's the first time I've actually seen it. It's a nice looking sawmill just kind of hidden away back here. Look at all this. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's 2 8x8s, and the second 8x8 is kind of, I don't know, it seems like it's going to be kind of a large kind of support truck nearly in a sort of way. I'm not really sure. They didn't really show off too many add-ons for it, but apparently there is going to be a special repair add-on for it. So, I don't know, maybe it'll end up being something like the, what's it, the Azov Atom, maybe? Never know. Yeah, but here we are, we're at, Black Axe Lumber, okay. Yeah, I haven't actually been up here before. The fact that they've got a really narrow bridge just to get in here isn't particularly isn't particularly welcoming to me, if I'm being honest. It's probably not the main entrance. It might be that one. That looks like a larger bridge there. Okay, but yeah, we need to drive this trailer around the back here. I'm not actually going to push it into the box just yet, though. I'm going to hold on to it until I get the steel up here, just because probably want to steal some more fuel out of it. That's the only reason. Yeah, so we'll just park this up here for now, and we'll go hop down into the Sleiter. Yeah, the ST816. Did I call this the 813 earlier? I think I might have. There's a chance I did. And if I did, I feel like I might have. Damn it. Oh jeez. Don't crash. Don't. What the hell was? Okay, just the camera's freaking out. Yeah, I suppose that is one thing about having those kind of things on the road or near the road in this game. The camera always freaks out. Just always does it. Why does the camera have to freak out all the time? I don't know, but it just does. Alright guys, here we are on, whatchamacallit? Solace Bay. Yeah, Solace Bay. So we're going to be driving up here, essentially. Around here, across the river, and yeah, I'm not really sure which. I'd say this road here isn't really the best one to use. But yeah, over here and up and over into the factory where we will grab all the steel that we need, or metal. And yeah, just drive straight back. That's literally all we're going to do. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and attempt to carry any more than we need. We could definitely bring some more metal back with us if we wanted to. That would probably help with, you know, stuff like, we do need to craft like rail sections, I know, for one of the jobs on the Selten River National Park map. But yeah, obviously, like I said, we're already having to pick up 8 slots worth of cargo. just to do the sawmill here, so I don't really think I'm going to be able really to pick up any more steel. We don't have the space for it. So yeah, I think I'm going to be better off nearly to just stick with what we've got to do here, and yeah. Also, one of the things I really did want to do as well, I did want to actually test the Sleiter elephant here. I really want to take the elephant out here into season 16 and just see how it, you know, feels and handles in a not snowy environment, obviously. Just because, yeah, you know, I still haven't really used this truck all that much. There's still a lot of the trucks in this game that I feel like I really haven't, you know, explored their full capabilities all that much. I might try and do a little bit more, just, oh jeez, I shifted to neutral. You've got to be kidding me. I might try and do a little bit more in just kind of the department of trying to, you know, use trucks that I don't use that often in this region. I'm thinking I might try and do a bit more kind of stuff like that, just partially for the sake of it, and partially just to switch things up a little bit. Like I tend to use the kind of heavy duty, kind of highway trucks quite a lot, you know, stuff like the Western Star Wolfpack stuff. And this is a narrow bridge for this thing. Did not think this route through all that much, did I? It's fine. Yeah, stuff like, you know, Western Star Wolfpack stuff, you know, the Mack Pinnacle, Kenworth C500, Caterpillar, CT series cats. What other things are things that I use a lot? Blanking out now. Crap. International HX 520 is probably another good example of a, you know, kind of trucks I use quite a bit. A lot of the 6x6s, a lot of the mid kind of duties 6x6s that are really well versatile vehicles, and that's the reason why I like them so much. But yeah, I might try and do a little bit more with some of the bigger heavy trucks, because that's something I generally don't do too much of, if I'm being honest. And honestly, this combo of the elephant and the 6-slot flatbed, I think, is really good. It worked well in whatchamacallit, in season 15, so I'm expecting it to work well here. And so far, I think people can see, like, it's just gliding over everything, really. I am interested to see what happens here, though, once we try to cross through this section here. Because last time I tried coming through here with the Western Star the Western Star 6900 XD, it didn't, it wasn't too fond of this area here, so this will probably be a bit different, but I'm still curious to see how well it will get through here. Yeah, it's just pushing its way through, no problem at all. Yeah, you gotta love the big 8x8s. There is a part of me, though, that doesn't like using them, just because they are overpowered. A lot of the time they are just a bit, you know, too good. But at the same time, they do have their limitations. You know, mainly they're not great for getting into tighter spots, and the Sleiter, for example, here is, you know, it can only sport a heavy saddle, and that's it. You know, that's all you can really do. Now, this thing is a bit of an exception in the fact that it can sport a heavy saddle and a loading crane, which there's quite a few heavy trucks that we have that just can only have a heavy saddle, which is honestly really annoying. There's a lot of trucks which I really don't like using, well, not that I really don't like using. There's a lot of trucks that I actually do like to drive in this game that I just purely and simply don't use that often because of their lack of add-ons. You know, stuff like the Colobs. They're pretty fun trucks to drive, but you can't use them for all that much because they can only have a saddle on them, and it's just, yeah, they're just not practical really in a lot of ways. All right, but we're just about here at the steel mill, so that's not too bad really. We've gotten over here quite easily. Another reason why I did actually want to take this truck out is because I'm planning to use the new Slater in the next episode, and I did kind of want to just have a bit of a benchmark, a bit of a feel from the old Slater. You know, just so I know what to compare, what I'm comparing it to, just to see what the kind of big differences between this Slater and the new Slater are. Yeah, but I'll go ahead and just get this loaded up here. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna make that turn. I'm gonna go in the other entrance. Yeah, alright then, we're loaded up and ready to go there, guys. I suppose realistically I could fit more steel beams on top of the truck here, on top of its cab. It does have quite, you know, kind of the flat roof and whatnot. But I don't know, I'm just not in the mood for, you know, a headache if it goes wrong. So I think I'm just not going to bother. We're just going to go with what we need for the mission at hand. And yeah, I'm going to turn on my beacons here, and I'm actually going to, you know, fast forward until I'm going to do a time lapse until I get back to the sawmill. So I'll see you guys once I get back there. Considering how well it went getting up here, I don't see any reason why it should go badly on the way back. So yeah, I'll see you guys once I get back. Alright guys, and here we are, back at Black Axe Lumber. That drive up here was good. Like I imagined, the Slater just powers on through everything. It did slow down in a couple of areas on hills and whatnot, and it did almost stall it a couple of times because I was trying to keep it in high, but other than that, you know, it's fine. All user error more than anything. Yeah, and we're here. I did have to dip into my spare fuel though, so I was right to keep that thing there. We're gonna steal the fuel out of it now. But there we go. That is actually, it's not all the steel just yet. We have to load this beam back up. Okay, guys. I don't know why, but the crane won't turn left, or yeah, left. It won't go to the left for some reason at the moment. It won't go past that point. What the hell? Why? It's alright. We've got it that close. It should probably pack. Yeah, okay, we're good. That was kind of weird. Cargo management, one beam. Okay, that's all the supplies in there. We'll just refuel the trucks here. Okay, there we go. And there's still about 600 liters in that, so it should definitely accept it. Come on, there you go. New task on Solace Bay is available. Oh, really? Okay. It's probably in here somewhere, isn't it? Sawing against the grain. Hear that? That's the sound of machinery coming to life. You've given a fresh start to this old sawmill and its workers. This project would have taken us much, much longer if it weren't for you. Thanks, friend. Here's your rewards waiting. Crafting zone is now available. 1180 XP and 13,550 bucks. Not too bad, not too bad at all. I'm assuming there's a new task in here somewhere, is there? No, the new task is not here. Okay, where is it? I think that's the new job there, guys. It's actually on Solace Bay. I just... it completely left my head there for a moment that it's Solace Bay we want, not, whatchamacallit, Selten River National Park. I think that's the new job. That definitely wasn't there before. Okay, it's probably a delivery of planks. It just has to be. I do just want to take a quick look here just to see what the crafting recipes are. Unloading, no, we don't want to unload our stuff. So one short log gets you 2 wooden planks, actually. One medium log gets you 2 medium planks, and one long log gets you 2 long planks. That's actually pretty good. That's actually real decent, if I'm being honest. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, so now that that's done, you know, I have been recording for quite a while now, but you know what? At this point, I may as well try and finish this other job that we've started here, unplanned work. Hey, kind of like this video a small bit. We can probably drive up through here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up that trailer that's in there, that house, because we'll try and deliver it with the Kenworth. Not this episode, but the next episode probably. This road that's over here coming into the sawmill, neither of the roads by the looks of it are particularly good, just so people do know that. I'll probably, you know, the Mack Pinnacle and the Aramatsu Forester, I'll probably go grab them off camera, bring them up here, and deposit the logs that they have on them into the sawmill off camera, just to kind of get that done and out of the way. There's no point doing everything on camera. There are little things that I do sometimes do off camera just to kind of speed up the process a small bit, because otherwise these videos would be extremely long and boring, even though they already are that. But you know, they're less long and boring. That's what I'm trying to go for, I guess. Okay, come on, Kenworth, let's get up here. Yeah, it's really not too far away. I'm conscious of time at the moment, just because A, you know, I want to be able to put all this into one video, and B, I not only need to get this all into one video, I also need to do that and edit the video tonight, and then upload it, and it has to be uploaded, otherwise it's not going to be out for tomorrow. Because, yeah, like I said, I accidentally, well, I didn't record yesterday because of Halloween, which was kind of a mistake in hindsight. I knew it was going to be a mistake, but I just didn't think it was going to be as big of a mistake, I guess. Alright, let's hook up to this curtain cider here. This is for a job that's... essentially it just wants us to deliver this trailer up to the... what is it? The water mill? Or the flour mill? I don't know, what is it? Yeah, the water mill. That, up to here in the north part of the map, up near the second gateway to the Selten River Mountains. That's where this has to go. Obviously, like I said, we're not going to deliver it today, but since we're driving it past here, we may as well pick it up. Come on, Kenworth, let's go. Yeah, but we're just going to drive down here, really. We're gonna drop off this single service spare. That's going to be that done, and then we're going to go... I'm going to hop back over to the Kenworth, and we will drive that over to the final spot, or whatever. Final yeah, final fallen tree or whatever. Yeah. I hate how I just kind of start to forget how to talk a small bit when I'm playing for too long. Okay, here we are, and bam, very nice. I kind of don't like how they don't really fully cut up the tree. They leave a good chunk of it just lying there, if I'm being honest. Yeah, but that's the road into the. This is apparently a hotel or a resort of some kind, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, let me get up here to the C500. We're gonna need to go down here. So, yeah, I suppose I'll just fast forward this. I'll see you guys once I get over there. Alright guys, and here we are. Uh, did have a small bit of difficulty getting over here with the Kenworth C500. I think that was mostly down there where I crossed the river. I probably need to swap the C500 tires that are on this thing back out for the OHD ones, if I'm being honest. C500 tires, they're good, but they don't seem to be enough, if that makes any sense. Unplanned work though, great. Getting to important places should be much easier now. 870 XP and 9,750 bucks. So pretty good for that. Pretty good for that. Not too bad at all. But yeah, that's gonna finish us up here for today, guys. There's no point in me doing anything else because it's a good chance I might not even get the video out on time tomorrow. So yeah, if I don't get the video out on time tomorrow, I am sorry about that. But we got a lot of stuff done here today. Yeah, really did get a lot of stuff done. I'm happy with what we got done today. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I didn't bore you or anything like that. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye.